or stand before the king. May I remind you that kings goes and come. Nebuchadnezzar is dead, but Jehovah Jireh still sits on the throne. Why will I stand? Why will I eat from a table that is temporary? He is dead and gone, but Jehovah lives. And so I purpose in my heart that comes what may. The earth is the Lord and its fullness thereof. And so he said, prepare the food. And he said to the eunuch, listen to me. I will not eat of what you have given unto me. Before I go there, I want us to look at the name change. Say to someone, name change. Name change. Now listen to me what this name means. Daniel means God is my judge. Ananiah means the Lord is gracious. Michelle means who is like God. And Azariah, the Lord is my helper. So when Nebuchadnezzar decided to rename them, he was stripping them of their identity and purpose. He was stripping them of the source of their power. He was stripping them. And we've got to be careful how the enemy seek to strip us. And so when we preach the word, stop talking about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Don't call them by their slave's name, but call them Daniel, Ananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Not what the king had given unto them. Respect. Tell someone, put some respect on my name and identity. You see, the name that Nebuchadnezzar gave them were Babylonian names that honor false God. But their faith in their true God was never wavered. They weren't concerned whether they were able to go before the king or not. What they were concerned was the one that was eternal, because they knew Nebuchadnezzar would not last forever. And so they said to the eunuch, listen, the word of God said that Daniel says, his purpose in his heart, that he will not defile himself. And he said to the eunuch, listen, prepare this instead for us to eat. And let us see 10 couple days from now who looks the best. Because they refuse to eat of the king's meat. Thank you. And so they refuse to eat of the king's meat. Let me say this to you. It is one thing when you come to church on a Sunday morning. And I need to change that up, because we don't come to church on a Sunday morning. Who comes to church on a Sunday morning? Lift your hands up. So when somebody